اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما يا فتاح يا عليم افتح لنا فتحا قريبا آمين يا رب العالمين. Our next صفة is called al-inhiraf. Inhiraf. So the linguistic definition of the word inhiraf means drifting, deviation, changing its route, a normal route. A route means R-O-U-T, route, a way of going somewhere. We use al-inhiraf in our Urdu language as well. We say अपनी बात से इनहराफ करना, एक बात अगर किसी ने की है तो उसके बाद उसका इनकार कर देना, तो इनहराफ करना. We use this in our Urdu language. So it's the same concept, inhiraf. When it comes to the tajweed definition, it means drifting of a sound of the letter away from its makhraj until it combines or connects with a different makhraj. And the reason is due to incomplete flow of the sound caused by a blockage in its path by tongue. And this inhiraf is applied to the two letters ra and lam. We can understand inhiraf further through these images. Look at the letter ra and its makhraj. Ra is pronounced when the tip of the tongue and some upper surface, a little part of the upper surface touches the upper internal gums. So when you touch, for example, when you touch the tip of the tongue from here and here, along with some upper surface of the tongue, so the tip and the upper surface is involved in pronouncing the letter ra. That's the makhraj, touching the upper internal gums. You will see we need to leave a small gap here. So when you're touching the upper internal gums right at the end of it, there is a natural small tiny gap which is not touched completely to the palate. So you will leave a gap between the tip from here and the upper palate. So what happens? The sound finds its way out from this tiny gap. Sound cannot find its way out from here or here. Why? Because you are blocking the opening of the makhraj from these parts. You can see it in here. The letter ra, the sound is not finding its way out from these sides because your tongue is blocking. The passage is blocked. So now the tongue, where you see this tiny gap between the tip and the palate, the sound is finding its way out from this tiny gap. This is called inhiraf because the usual passage, the normal passage for the sound to come out should be here and here. Yeah, the sound should be coming out from the front because when you open your mouth, you say ra, 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 ra. You can say it, but when you say ar, you will see the inhiraf is more clear because you need to stick the tongue to the palate for a while for ar, for the tawassut to take place. So you're holding the ra, you will notice that the sound cannot come out from these sides because it's blocking. However, this tiny gap will allow the letter to be pronounced with the inhiraf. Okay, inhiraf, as I said, is deviating from the normal passage, drifting away from its makhraj. So you will see this drifting is taking place from the normal side, from these sides to the middle here in the front through this tiny gap. This is called deviation. For the letter lam, the deviation would be, you can see it in the image here. You can see there is a blocking from the front. The tip is sticking to the upper internal gum, so the sound cannot come out from this side. However, the sound is able to come out from the sides, right and the left. So this is called drifting. So the normal passage for the sound to come out should be from the front, from here, yeah, from here. But because the tongue is blocking the opening from the front, so the sound is finding its way out from the side. So this is called deviation, deviating. I hope this is clear. Inshallah ta'ala, we'll see what next sifa is covered inshallah ta'ala in the next session. سبحانك الله وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.